All right, guys. So we're looking at Joe and Reid's roll. Just so you guys can see. This is Reid.
The giant.
Giant man. This is Joe.
Little man.
He's not little. He's like, bro.
I know.
He's Joe's like 4 inches taller than you.
Yeah.
The normal, actually no, tall man, right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rolling. We're gonna be looking at this roll from the perspective of both of our students, and just try and find anything that's really glaring that we think they can improve on. Stuff that sticks out. A little slap bump. This is nice. I like that Joe is pulling the feet up, forcing Reid into a supine guard. Reid's doing an okay job of trying to get inside position. I would say like right there.
Too far, dude. Talk about the ankle.
Oh, now it's not playing.
Wah.
Wah. All right, where's my mouse? What's happening?
I didn't sign up for technical difficulties, dude.
Okay, that's weird. All right, we're keeping it.
Yeah, let's try that.
So right here, we're actually looking at this kind of idea of this leg drag. Joe, what you were just doing right here with your hand is good. I would keep your right hand over in here. We're actually going to talk about this tomorrow in class, but this is good. Reid, this leg over here should be pommeling over onto his torso. You don't want to hang out with both of your legs on one side of someone. That's not a guard.
Oh, there he is. His foot, though.
Yeah, that is nice.
Yeah.
That foot, that's a good grip. So yeah, get that. You have a bunch of different options, and this is doing a better job of like palming this leg in. I would personally tend to put it more on his torso and not in between his legs, but it's not necessarily bad. Here, he just capitalized on your lack of knee elbow connection.
Yeah, but he got the sweep.
He did get the sweep. He's also giant, so.
I would say right there, his big thing is he needs to not be pushing on his shoulders. He needs to be working more on his hips.
Right here.
Yeah, instead of doing the fight,
Here, just draw.
instead of fighting right in this area, his hand should be down over here, trying to push and create posture so his back comes up and his head's away. That way, this doesn't lock up.
That's better, but it was a little risky how much he turned. This, I think he's just playing around here.
Yeah, no, that's what it looks like.
I think he's just like trying to figure out what position this is. You did almost have a saddle entry there.
There's me.
Oh wow, Brian's over here with Brandon. You have a saddle entry if you can bring your foot over, but you stepped.
Oh, I had a beard, dude. Sorry. Dang, look at that slick ass back take.
Oh, look at that.
That was like I showed him some stuff.
Oh, you didn't show him that.
No.
Look at that.
Yeah,
I
dude,
showed
that's
him
samurai
that.
roll, dude.
Bro, no, I showed him that.
Whatever.
That's me.
No.
That's my influence as a coach. I don't think one of us showed up. So this can be quiet. So that's a fun little wedge type bolo-esque movement. He did a great job right there. Just to call attention to this, Reid, the biggest thing that I like about all of this is the fact that you're immediately looking for that far shoulder. You have control of this leg, that leg right here, this one, close leg.
What would be good too is if he got
That foot.
well, this foot hooked.
Oh yeah. If you brought it on top.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But I like that you did that,
He's instantly going for it. That's good.
and you're instantly right here.
Yep.
You guys see how quickly he got his hand on that far shoulder? That's good.
The meat hook.
I like that.
Meat hook. That's what it's called. It's called the meat hook.
Meat hook?
Yeah.
Chicago style meat hook.
Well, I tried to tell Brandon about the delt, and he didn't know what his delt was. Apparently, he's never taken anatomy.
You gotta be nicer to our students. Alright. That's good. I like this. Good.
Instantly hooks in.
I don't care about the hook as much, honestly. I care more about your chest to back connection.
Look how cheesy he was. Do you see that?
Dude,
Look how
he was
stoked
proud of that.
Look
He's
how
like,
stoked.
yeah, look at that.
So stoked.
All right, here's the thing. That was funny. Okay, see how there's space right here, Reid? Don't let there be that much space. I want you thinking like be a backpack. Like bring your sternum, right? Like suck it down into their body as quickly as possible. Because that space right
That's how he's
there,
gonna turn. He's gonna turn and get out.
that's why he got out here.
Yeah, he's able to turn. Create shoulder
Oh.
space.
You're still maintaining somewhat
That's
on
because
the.
he
Oh, I
got
don't
that far
want.
side hook.
Oh, they're moving because of the edge of the map.
Oh, lame. Dang it.
Dude, Reid's still cheesing after that back kick.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, that was good. That was good. I did something good for the camera. It was good. I like it. All right. This is nice. Trying to play some De La Riva S-type stuff. That was a big capitalization. Like, you need to be moving a little bit faster here. Like, right here, the position changed, adjust. Especially right here, position changed, adjust. Right here, you need to be falling back. This knee needs to be getting in the way because you don't really have a guard and he's coming into you.
He's on his butt. He's on his butt, too.
Still, you can fall.
Yeah, fall.
It's better to fall.
Fall in, yeah.
It's better to fall. Keep your chest facing them. You're just at risk because your chest
Turned away, open up the back.
is facing down here and Joe's chest is facing you. That's why he's winning this exchange. That's a good underhook. I like that you're instantly doing something. I want you to move with a little bit more urgency trying to get your knees inside. Joe overcommits.
Oh, sweep.
Sweep. Don't let go. Get that straight ankle. Joe, this is bad. Don't do this, Joe. That grip isn't really doing anything. Sprawl out more. Sprawl out more.
Undertoes.
Yeah. Yeah. This is okay. Get that right leg inside and frame. This is dangerous. What you just did is dangerous. I know you're going for this Kimura, but sorry, dogs are.
The dog's got threats.
Okay.
Danger.
Right here,
Danger.
this is dangerful.
He can see your back.
Look at this. If he brings his head over here, boom, he's like looking at your back. This is very risky. This is a bad habit.
But if he's gonna go for it, he needs to have his leg over his back.
He does. He also needs to be careful with. It's obvious that Joe's trying to attack this hand. I would bring that hand way up here.
Yeah.
I would bring it up underneath and grab, like, just. Is that the meat hook too?
Yeah.
On their shoulder.
Anything you're like this, any gross motor movement, meat hook.
I call that caveman grog.
No, dude, it's meat hook.
All right.
Who's that?
I don't know.
It's from a cartoon.
No. It's my attempt at communicating gross motor movements. Hit him with the caveman grog. Oh, that was almost a slick back take. This is good. Joe, keep your hand there. Keep your hand. Sprawl. Sprawl out. Sprawl out. I don't know.
Especially if his knees collapse like that.
Here, you want to draw?
Joe, when you got your knee, when his knee is collapsed, like how you have it, they're touching, this hip should come on top, and this leg should go out, so you can circle this way and take his back.
Here. This is this leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just click there to play. And click it again to pause whenever.
Give him the old Jerry.
I feel like he's rushing the pass a little bit. Like I would back up, get better posture, get a better angle.
Well, I feel like too, he should be
Yes.
working on this hip. If his knees are touching, his hip should be on top of it.
Oh.
Bad news. And two here. So there, Reid, you shouldn't be this like tense on. You shouldn't be on your knees. These should be back, so you can put pressure downward on him.
I also think right here, I would definitely also like, I would back this up, this leg, I would bring out, but I would take my right hand. I'd be tempted to put my right hand on this knee and push him, because right now, Joe is like this.
Yeah, there's going to be space.
He's facing you. If you can make Joe face away from you, it's going to be easier to pass.
And all he needs to do, too, is just take his hand, like you said, block this hip or push the knee inward.
Yeah. That's like my first thing, is just like, don't let him face you like that. Or you can slide this knee up, pop up into knee on belly, but capitalize quicker. Like, you don't need to hover that low. And this, like, you made space. Like, you can see, wish we had like a rewind 2 seconds button. Right here, there's so much space. You brought your knee over. This knee is further away than it was. There you go. Now you're
Now you're cooking with
gas.
grease, whatever.
Is it cooking with gas?
Yeah, it's cooking
Cooking
with
with, in my head, all I could think of was Hank Hill propane.
gas. It's cooking with gas.
Accessories. Joe, that's good.
Yeah, getting that bottom knee in, that's crucial. Create the space. You know, good old bump sweep. Oh, he's in the log splitter. Thought so. Here again, working on those hips, super important. Oh, he's trying to do one of my thingies.
A little omoplata
A
attempt.
little wrist lock thing.
Oh.
See, he could finish that try. Oh, Reid, that was dumb.
Oh.
That was dumb. Hold on. Oh, too far.
Oh. That's way far back. Further. Here. No, keep going. It's coming up soon.
Yeah, we'll just start from here. It's fine. Dumb. Don't do that. Don't take this arm out ever. If you got both arms in, keep them in there, because now you're gonna get choked for sure. And he's got, like, yeah, you have wrist control here, but he's controlling. This is the important wrist. If he controls this is how he's gonna choke you. Bad.
Agreed. Oh, wait.
Fuck. There you go. Oh.
He's turning away. But that's so risky. That's so
I
risky.
wish I was big and giant.
I know. Me too. Dogs.
Ken, shut up.
Hog. Stop. He's got a barker and a support barker. All right.
Good job.
That was nice.
Good mother's milk here. That's what I would be doing.
Oh.
I would have stayed him out.
Yeah.
That's just me. Because he really doesn't have the arm.
He doesn't have the arm triangle. Reid should not have gotten that
He should
amount.
have stayed him out. Oh, see, that's what happened.
See?
Now he got out. Yeah, that was round.
That's from rushing a submission.
Yeah.
Set it up properly
Bad.
before you move forward.
Bad.
Overall, good movement.
It's pretty good. There was definitely some things that we can work on, and we pointed out. But good positionals, good scrambles. I would say just slow down more instead of like trying to rush. Remember, we're not trying to just win the fight. We're trying to like develop the pathways in order for us to win the fight.
Yeah. What would you say Joe's biggest takeaway should be from this? And what's Reid's biggest?
I would say for Joe, moving when he's on the bottom, he's doing pretty good at moving, but move more. Like be more of a wiggle worm.
Like at the end.
Like here, I mean, he did really good. He got the underhook. He's creating space with his hips.
But he could be moving a lot more.
He could be moving a lot more. And don't interlace your fingers like that. That's bad.
That was bad.
That's bad.
You're trying to move people with your hands
instead of moving
moving
with your his hips, but also reaching here.
Yeah.
Like reaching over his head.
Your hips, your feet. Use your hips and your feet
and
more.
If he, like I said, if he takes his hand here and reaches up and bridges like over his shoulder like that, That's
Yeah.
how you're gonna move this big freaking dude, and using your feet as little pushes. But this is important. This down here and over.
Agreed. So I would say Joe's biggest thing, in kind of the same vein, is like when you're on bottom, use your hips a little bit more, and your feet a little bit more. You could use them more. You're maybe a little bit overutilizing your hands. And when you're on top, don't try and rush the pass. You're moving on. You're jumping a little bit too far. And I want you to focus on like climbing the rope. Like
Climb the rope. It's important.
Yep.
You can't go from A to C. You gotta go A, B, C, like the alphabet.
Very nuggets of wisdom. Then what
From a
about
black belt. I got you guys.
what about Reid?
Reid. Probably don't rush things still. Like pulling your hand out, if you did that to me, I'm gonna choke you for sure. Like 1000%. Because that's like you gave me like the pot. You gave me the keys to the castle right there. Like, oh, I'm gonna finish you. So if your hand's in there, really fight to push and create that space so you're a big triangle. Once you take that arm out, you're a little baby triangle, and that's when you're gonna get choked.
Especially with like how big his shoulders are. Like if someone's trying to triangle me, I'm gonna like try and make everything as like big as possible.
You're gonna push your chest out. If your both arms are in, you're able to really extend that chest.
Yeah.
One arm's in, you're not gonna be able to do that. Now you're like, you're pretty bad spot.
Proud chest.
Proud chest. Other than that, it was good to see him cheesing from hitting cool things. That's important. Like, we still want to have fun when we're doing jiu-jitsu. It shouldn't be too like grindy. I mean, I like grindy jiu-jitsu, but it should still be fun. Like, it's the biggest thing is if you're having fun and you're doing cool stuff, that's what's gonna make you want to learn, and you're like, that's what makes you remember a lot more things.
I liked how playful you were in that little weird bolo and the other attempt before it, where it was like it looked like you didn't necessarily know where you were going, but you were still willing to go to kind of new positions, new places, something that you're not familiar with, and you're willing to explore that. Like, you'll get a lot better if you keep that, like, have fun.
You have to do that. Like, in training and stuff, you want to put yourself in weird spots so you can kind of unlock new things. If you're just constantly doing the things that you know work, then you're just gonna have a really stagnant type of jiu-jitsu. And we all want like fun jiu-jitsu, and fun jiu-jitsu requires you to take some risks sometimes into the unknown. So jump in the dark water.
So yeah, it's that, and definitely don't rush that head and arm triangle. Like, that's a very, especially with submissions, like a lot of times transitional stuff, it can be loose and playful, and it's very balance based and yada yada yada. A lot of things are happening, but with submissions, they do tend to be pretty sequential of, ABC.
Yeah, I agree with that. You want to also make him suffer. If you're like way bigger than this dude, make him suffer a little bit, because that might lead into the submission coming a lot easier. Like, you can put your weight on and make him carry your weight. Like, a lot of submissions that I hit, I'm making the person carry my weight, because that's what's going to make them like panic or make a mistake, and that's when you can capitalize on those mistakes, is by using your weight, as your advantage.
Yeah, don't be a jerk, but I mean, you can like a little bit mother's milk people. Just throw a little hint of it. They'll start moving more, and then it makes it a lot easier to get that head triangle grip.
Oh man,
The dogs are being nuts.
sorry,
All right,
my dog's got Tourette's.
let's end it there. That's a good spot, I think. You got anything else?
Play.
Thanks, y'all.
Bye.